Sometimes, online messages try to grab attention by creating fear and urgency, making everything feel immediate and alarming, as if unseen forces are acting behind the scenes and a sudden action is required to stay safe. In reality, these kinds of narratives are often designed to trigger emotional reactions, especially anxiety and confusion, so that a person feels pressured to keep reading or follow instructions without thinking clearly. When you come across claims suggesting that someone has used your photo for mysterious rituals, or that your future, health, or happiness is being influenced by invisible practices, it is important to step back and recognize how easily stress can be manufactured through storytelling. Strong language, countdown threats, and references to protective figures are commonly used techniques to create a sense of urgency and dependency, even though there is no verifiable basis behind such statements. Instead of reacting emotionally, it helps to ground yourself in what is real and observable, and to remember that your well-being is not controlled by messages on a screen. If something feels overwhelming or intimidating, the healthiest response is to pause, breathe, and disengage from the source rather than follow demands or symbolic instructions. Real empowerment comes from maintaining calm judgment, protecting your mental space, and not allowing fear-based narratives to dictate your thoughts or decisions. By understanding how manipulation through dramatic storytelling works, you become more resilient to it, and you regain control over how you interpret and respond to the information you encounter online. Type Bless 77412, seal your energy from any black magic attacks while you continue watching. Now, understand this. Black magic on photographs is one of the oldest and most dangerous forms of spiritual attack. It creates a direct link between your physical self and the energy manipulated in the ritual. But the angelic realms are always more powerful than the dark. What she has done can be undone if you stay with me and follow the instructions given here. Right now, as you are reading these words, Archangel Michael's presence is entering your space. You may feel a sudden cool breeze, a tingle in your skin, or an unexplained calm. That's not coincidence. That's protection. The ritual against you ends in 2 minutes. This message, however, holds the reversal key. At the end of this video, I will guide you through a once-in-a-lifetime prayer that can break any curse, no matter how strong, and restore your blessings 7-fold. Today, listen. Do not let her win. If you're still here, it means you can feel it, that strange pull, that quiet voice warning you, this is about you. And you're right. This isn't an ordinary message. This isn't a coincidence. This is a divine interception at the exact moment you needed it. Right now, somewhere, a woman is sitting in a darkened room. A candle flickers, grounded her arms, oils, and a single photograph. Your photograph. She has whispered words not of love, but of control. She has tied a string around it. She has placed it under a bowl of salt. She believes this will bind your spirit. She believes this will cut off your blessings. But Archangel Michael says otherwise. He says her ritual can only succeed if you stay ignorant. He says her power collapses the moment you awaken to the truth, and you are awakening right now. I need you to do something crucial. Do not click away. People who leave messages like this incomplete remain vulnerable. People who stay until the end walk away free. Which one will you be? Before I reveal the exact prayer of reversal, I want you to understand the dark secret behind photo rituals. In ancient traditions, a photograph was believed to hold a person's essence. Even before cameras existed, drawings or likenesses were used for spells. Why? Because they create a link, a spiritual cord. By manipulating the image, the person's energy field can be influenced remotely. This is not superstition. This is an ancient practice hidden in plain sight. And the woman doing this to you knows exactly how it works. To believe she has you cored. But she has underestimated the power of light, of angels, and of truth. Archangel Michael is watching over you right now. As I speak, a golden shield is rising between you and her ritual. The energy she is sending is being blocked, redirected, new flight. But for the shield to complete, you must affirm it. You must speak your protection into reality. Type Amen 96:31 below to activate the shield of Michael over your life. Type Blessed 55:77 to seal your photograph in the light of heaven, making any dark ritual instantly powerless. I want you to do something else. If you know someone who have been feeling drained, unlucky, or constantly blocked, share this message with them. When you share, you're not just helping them, you're also strengthening your own protection. Comment below if you feel the energy shift as you watch. And subscribe, because this is not just a video, this is an ongoing battle for your destiny, and you'll need the next steps we reveal. Now, imagine this. She thinks you're helpless. She thinks you don't even know. But at the end of this video, I'm going to give you a reversal prayer so powerful that not only will her curse shatter, it will send her own negative energy back where it came from, multiplied. She will feel the weight of what she tried to do. She will regret it. But you must stay. You must listen. You must let this message finish its work, because once this prayer is spoken, you'll feel lighter, stronger, protected, as if an invisible chain has broken. This is not ordinary protection. This is Archangel Michael's direct intervention. I want to reveal a truth few know. Black magic rituals, even those done with photographs, cannot survive in the presence of divine names. Light consumes darkness instantly. The only way they succeed is through secrecy and silence. The moment you call on light, the moment you expose them, they lose their grip. This is why you're here. This is why you're hearing these words. This is your moment of exposure. Already, as you're watching this, her ritual is cracking. Her cords are loosening. The photo she is holding is becoming just a piece of paper. She is losing the connection. The ritual is weakening. But there's more. Archangel Michael has shown me a vision. Your blessings, your luck, your opportunities, all tied in knots. At the end of this message, I will give you a key prayer to untie every knot, to restore your energy, to bring your blessings back multiplied. It is unlike anything you've heard before. It is a once-in-a-lifetime revelation, and it is for you. Don't miss it. Sometimes, messages like these try to pull you into urgency and fear, asking you to react instantly or repeat phrases to feel protected. In reality, your strength doesn't come from words typed on a screen, but from the clarity and calm you carry within yourself. When life feels heavy, it can seem as if unseen forces are working against you, but more often, it is your own thoughts, emotions, and patterns of interpretation shaping how challenges feel in the moment. Imagery of battles between light and darkness can be understood as a reflection of the internal struggles every person experiences: doubt versus confidence, fear versus hope, uncertainty versus direction. A photograph, in this sense, is not a doorway, to external influence, but a simple reminder of identity and memory, holding fragments of your personal story, your growth, and your journey through time. No outside narrative can overwrite the deeper values, resilience, and awareness you develop through lived experience and reflection. Even when negativity appears overwhelming, it often loses its weight when observed with patience, grounding, and clear thinking, rather than emotional reaction. What feels like chaos can gradually turn into clarity when you step back and reconnect with what is real and tangible. Your sense of direction, purpose, and emotional balance is not something that can be taken away by dramatic language or symbolic claims. It is shaped by your choices, your awareness, and your ability to stay steady during uncertainty. By focusing on calm reasoning instead of reaction, you regain control over how you respond to any situation, turning confusion into grounded understanding and steady inner confidence. It can be covered, dimmed, confused, but never erased. That spark is the thread that connects you directly to the divine, and it is through that thread that Archangel Michael now moves to reach you as the ritual against you nears its final stage. Her energy begins to turn frantic. She feels resistance, confusion, an invisible wall she cannot break. She doesn't know it yet, but that wall is the beginning of your freedom. Michael has seen her hands tremble. He has seen her whisper the incantations that should have bound your energy, but instead, they now echo back toward her, draining her strength and fracturing her intention. She has called the darkness, but she cannot control it, and soon it will consume itself. You may be wondering why this is happening now, why your name, your image, your energy were chosen. The truth is that light always draws attention from darkness. You have something she wanted. Perhaps it was your confidence, your success, your happiness, or even your peace. Dark forces prey upon light because they cannot create it on their own. They must steal, imitate, or borrow it from others. That is why your photo was used. But what she didn't realize was that the moment she touched it with dark intent, she awakened the guardians around you. Archangel Michael, who has always watched over you quietly, stepped forward the instant her spell began. He has a message for you, and I need you to listen carefully. He says, "Do not fear what the shadows create, for the shadows cannot survive the dawn. The moment you remember who you are, divine, eternal, unbreakable, every curse collapses under the weight of that truth. The ritual against you is like smoke. It seems thick and suffocating at first, but the moment light enters the room, it dissolves. That is why you must stay until the end, because before this message concludes, I will speak words that invite divine light directly into your energy field. And when that happens, everything she has done will vanish. Every chain will fall. Every blockage will turn to dust." Type Amen 4082 to call the dawn of light into your life right now. Type Bless 7773 to awaken your divine spark and declare that no photograph, no ritual, and no curse can ever hold your destiny. Now breathe deeply. As you exhale, feel the heaviness leaving your shoulders. The more you focus on the sound of these words, the weaker her energy becomes. Every syllable spoken in truth breaks one more strand of her web. She may not even understand why her ritual is failing. She will look at your photo and sense it slipping away from her control. The connection she tried to forge will crumble like dust in her hands. This is not just about protection, it is about revelation. You are being shown how spiritual warfare truly works. The darkness cannot win, because its power depends on illusion. Once the illusion is exposed, it collapses under its own emptiness. That is why Archangel Michael asked me to bring you this message, not to frighten you, but to awaken you. You are more powerful than any spell. You are a divine being disguised as human flesh, and once you know that, no curse can touch you. As you listen now, Michael's wings are expanding around you. You may sense warmth across your shoulders or pressure in the air, that is his presence drawing near. The ritual that was meant to finish in 2 minutes is now disintegrating. Every symbol she carved, every word she whispered, every candle she lit, is now being smothered by celestial fire. The smoke that rises carries no victory for her, only confusion and regret. Do not let fear take root. Fear is the food of darkness. Courage is the voice of angels. The more you align with courage, the stronger your shield becomes. Say silently within your mind, I am surrounded by divine light. Low darkness can touch me. My image is protected. My spirit is eternal. With every repetition of that thought, your energy field expands. The light intensifies. The photograph that was used against you now transforms into a symbol of divine justice. The image that was cursed becomes blessed. The spell that was meant to destroy now reverses direction, carrying lessons back to its creator. You may start to notice synchronicities after this. Objects in your environment might shift subtly, dreams might become vivid, and sudden clarity might appear in your thoughts. These are not coincidences. They are signs of the reversal beginning. You are stepping into a timeline of freedom, of balance, of divine restoration. Stay with me, because in the next part, I will reveal how Archangel Michael identifies the true source of this attack, how he traces the energy back to its origin, and how you can protect yourself from ever being targeted again. It is a revelation few ever hear, and it could change the way you understand spiritual energy forever. Do not leave now. A turning point is beginning to take shape, and what once felt heavy or directed against you is slowly transforming into something that pushes you forward instead of holding you back. What seemed like confusion or emotional weight is now shifting into clarity, and a deeper sense of awareness is starting to emerge within you. This is not a warning, but a reminder that growth often begins in moments where everything feels uncertain. Something within you has already chosen a different path, one that leans toward truth, self-respect, and inner stability, rather than falling back into old patterns or emotional shadows that no longer serve you. As this shift continues, things that were once hidden in your perception begin to feel clearer, not because the world around you has changed overnight, but because your understanding of it is evolving. You may notice that certain influences, thoughts, or connections lose their grip on your mind as your inner strength quietly strengthens. It is a process of release, where emotional ties that once felt strong begin to dissolve naturally without force or struggle. With every passing moment, you are stepping into a more grounded version of yourself, one that is less affected by external noise and more guided by inner balance. What is unfolding is not about fear or opposition, but about restoration, awareness, and the gradual return to your own sense of power, where peace replaces confusion and direction replaces doubt. The woman who performed this ritual against you has already begun to feel it. Your hands tremble, her candles flicker and go out unexpectedly. The words she speaks lose their power. She is facing resistance she cannot understand. That resistance is you waking up. That resistance is Archangel Michael responding to your call. The more aware you become, the weaker she grows. There is a hidden law in the spiritual realm. What is done in darkness must eventually be brought into light. This is what is happening now. The photograph she thought she controlled is slipping out of her grasp. Its link to you is dissolving. The energy she sent is circling back, not because you willed it, but because that is how the divine works. Justice always returns. Type Amen 6644 to seal Archangel Michael's sword into your life right now. Type Bless 9902 to protect every image of you, digital or printed, so no one can ever use it for harm again. And while you are here, take a moment to do something powerful. Share this message. Comment your experience. Subscribe so you don't miss the next part. This is not about numbers. This is about spreading a shield. Every time you share this, you help someone else break free from dark rituals, and you strengthen your own protection. Every comment you leave creates a ripple of light. Every subscription builds a network of people who cannot be touched by these curses. Together we form a circle of protection that cannot be broken. Imagine her now. She sits alone in the dim light, clutching your photo. She wanted to drain your blessings, but instead, her own energy is being drained. She wanted to block your path, but now her path is blocked. This is not revenge. This is balance. The universe does not punish. It corrects. And correction is what she is now feeling. Archangel Michael shows me a vision of cords snapping like old ropes, of knots untying themselves. He shows me a brilliant light flowing back into your life, carrying with it your lost luck, your lost joy, your lost opportunities. They were never truly gone. They were simply tied up, delayed, hidden from you. Now they are returning, and when they return, they will be multiplied. You will find doors opening unexpectedly. You will find your energy lifting. You will feel lighter, clearer, more centered. But there is still more to do. Do not stop now. Do not click away. The final prayer, the one that reverses every remaining thread of darkness, is still to come. The prayer cannot be spoken lightly. It must be prepared for. It must be received at the right moment. When your spirit is ready and your shield is complete, you are almost there. Black magic on photographs is one of the oldest forms of remote attack, but it is also one of the easiest to reverse when light intervenes, because a photo is only a reflection. It cannot contain your entire soul. The woman who used your image has made a mistake. She thought she owned a piece of you, but all she holds is paper. All she holds is pixels. Your spirit belongs to the divine, and nothing can capture it without your permission. As you breathe right now, breathe in deeply, and imagine a golden light filling your chest. As you exhale, imagine black smoke leaving your body. This is more than visualization. This is alignment. With every breath, you draw Archangel Michael's shield closer. With every exhale, you release her hold. Feel it. Let it happen. Trust it. Stay here until the end. The most powerful part is about to come. In the next segment, I will guide you through a once-in-a-lifetime prayer, a prayer Archangel Michael has given for this exact moment. It is designed not only to break the curse, but to reverse the flow, sending every ounce of blocked energy back to you, purified and multiplied. You cannot stop this once it begins. No ritual can override it. This is not human magic. This is divine power. Remember, type Amen 6644 to anchor this light. Type Blessed 9902 to claim your permanent protection over every image and likeness of yourself. And do not forget to share this message, to comment your experience, and to subscribe. You are part of a movement of light that is stronger than any darkness. The woman thought her ritual would finish in 2 minutes. She thought she would control your fate. Instead, she has triggered your awakening. She has activated Archangel Michael's direct protection over your life. And now, as you sit here reading this, the darkness is unraveling. The photograph has lost its power. The curse is breaking. A shift is being described here as a moment of emotional and inner transition, where a sense of support and renewal begins to feel stronger after a long period of doubt. It speaks to reaching a point where patience and endurance start to show their effect, as if something heavy is gradually loosening its grip. Many people often step away just before they notice change, but continuing forward through uncertainty can create a powerful sense of clarity and calm. There is a reminder here that staying consistent, even when things feel unclear, often leads to a deeper inner balance. The idea of a, quote, new dawn is used symbolically, suggesting that difficult phases do not last forever, and that a calmer, more stable state can begin to emerge. Sensations like lightness, warmth, or heightened awareness are framed as natural responses of the mind and body when stress starts to fade and hope becomes more present. Instead of focusing on fear or outside influence, the emphasis is on personal strength, resilience, and emotional release. It encourages trusting your own progress and recognizing how far you have already come, even if the final outcome still feels ahead. The overall message points toward transformation through persistence, where inner confidence replaces uncertainty and a sense of peace gradually takes its place. Reversal is another. Protection shields you. Reversal not only breaks the cords but sends your blocked energy back to you, purified, multiplied, and strengthened. This is what Archangel Michael had been preparing you for. This is why you had to come here, why you had to stay, why you had to read every word. When a curse is cast using a photograph, it creates a shadow imprint. Imagine your photo as a doorway. On one side is you, and the other side is her dark intention. He tries to reach through that doorway to pull your energy out, to tie it down, to control it. But what she doesn't realize is that once the doorway is flooded with light, it becomes a mirror. Everything she sends reflects back. That is what the reversal does. It turns the doorway into a mirror of light. And when that happens, not only are you free, but your lost blessings come home to you. Type Amen 4432 to open the mirror of light over your life. Type Bless 2218 to call back everything that has been taken from you in secret. Now take a slow, deep breath. Hold it for a moment. Exhale solely. As you exhale, imagine every knot tied around your life untying itself. Visualize cords snapping, chains breaking, locks falling away. This is more than a mental exercise. This is alignment with the angelic forces around you. Each breath you take in this awareness draws you closer to the moment of reversal. Archangel Michael is showing me a vision now. He is standing beside you, a sword of fire in one hand and a shield of light in the other. Around his feet are broken cords, shattered symbols, and torn pieces of the dark ritual that once bound you. The woman who performed this spell has begun to experience confusion. The ritual she once believed was powerful now feels weak. She may feel drained. She may feel tired. She may feel as though the air around her is heavy. That's because her intent is boomeranging back to her. He has created a cycle of energy she cannot escape. Do not let your heart be filled with anger or revenge. This is not about vengeance. This is about divine justice. When you stand in light, you do not need to strike back. Light does the work for you. The mirror of light reflects without hatred, without malice. It simply returns energy to its source, purified of all its darkness. What is yours will return to you. What is not yours will be dissolved. This is why you must stay. The next step is to awaken your spiritual field fully, to call down the mirror of light completely. If you skip ahead, if you leave now, you'll miss the final alignment that locks the shield in place. Stay with me. We are almost at the turning point. You may feel as though something is shifting inside you already. Perhaps a heaviness you didn't even realize was there is lifting. Perhaps a sudden calm is settling over your mind. Perhaps a burst of warmth or a flicker of cold has moved across your body. These are signs. They mean the process is working. They mean the dark ritual is losing its grip. Archangel Michael has a message for you. Do not fear the return of your power. It is yours by right. It has always been yours. What was stolen or blocked is not lost forever. It has been waiting. It has been preserved. And when it returns to you, it will not come back weak. It will come back stronger, clearer, brighter. That is the nature of light. Type Amen 44 through 32 again if you feel it, this time with conviction. Speak it aloud if you can. Let your voice carry the vibration of the mirror of light. Then type Bless 22:18 to claim your blessings back, now fully aligned with divine justice. Now, as you sit here, imagine a golden circle forming at your feet. It begins as a faint glow, but with every breath it grows brighter. It rises up around you like a column of sunlight. Inside this column, you are untouchable. No photo, no ritual, no word spoken in secret can penetrate it. Outside the column, the mirror forms. It reflects everything that is not of the light. It reflects your intentions back to her. It reflects your blessings back to you. This is the preparation. This is the key. Do not underestimate the importance of this step. Many people want instant results, but true spiritual reversal requires readiness. You are now ready. You have stayed. You have listened. You have typed the numbers. You have breathed the light. Now the reversal can begin. Stay with me, because in the next part, we will start the reversal itself. This is the moment when everything changes. This is when the cords break completely, and your blessings pour back into your life. You will not want to miss it. You will feel it as it happens. You will know the shift is real. The ritual is ending. Your awakening is beginning. The power she thought she held is dissolving. Soon the only energy left will be your own, purified and restored. That is the promise. That is what we are about to do. Stay here. Do not skip. A moment of reversal is all that is upon you. The time has come. Everything we have done until now, the warnings, the preparation, the prayers of protection, has brought you to this exact moment. This is the crossing point. This is where the cords finally snap and the stolen energy begins its return. This is where the ritual meant to bind you turns against its creator. This is not a metaphor. This is a living process, happening right now as you read these words. A powerful image unfolds in the mind, where a presence of protection feels close and unwavering, like a strong guardian standing behind you, surrounding you with a sense of courage and calm. In front of you appears a situation that once felt heavy or unsettling, now visualized as something distant and separated from your personal space. Between you and that experience, a radiant mirror of light slowly forms, bright and steady, too luminous to stare at directly for long. As it turns, it reflects outward, symbolizing clarity and boundaries being restored. Anything that once felt like negativity, fear, or emotional weight begins to lose its grip, unable to stay within your field of awareness. Instead, it gently dissolves into the reflection, no longer able to affect your peace, and is transformed into something neutral as it moves away. At the same time, a feeling of release begins within you, as if invisible tension is loosening and letting go, creating space for calm and balance to return. With each breath, there is a sense of inner clearing, like old emotional threads quietly breaking and falling away without struggle. In their place, a soft golden light begins to flow inward, symbolizing renewed strength, clarity, and emotional restoration entering your thoughts, your body, and your life. The entire experience becomes less about conflict and more about healing, protection, and reclaiming inner stability. What remains is a quiet assurance that your inner space is your own again, steady and undisturbed, grounded in peace and renewed strength. Her candles flicker and go out, her words lose their power. The photograph she thought she controlled now feels cold, inert, meaningless in her hands. She has no idea why. She cannot understand why everything she tried to build has collapsed. But you know, it is because you are awake. It is because Archangel Michael stands with you. It is because the mirror of light hath been activated. Stay focused. Do not skip. This part is the height of the process. Every second you remain here strengthens the reversal. Every word you read calls more light into your life. Now, close your eyes if you can. Imagine yourself standing in a circle of white fire. The mirror of light floats before you. Beyond it is darkness trying to reach you, but failing. The cords that once connected you to that darkness are now in tatters. Archangel Michael steps forward. He places his sword into the ground at your feet. A shockwave of light erupts from the blade, traveling up through your body, clearing every trace of the curse from your energy field. It feels like a rush of wind, a ringing in your ears, a weight lifting from your chest. That is the reversal beginning. He speaks a message directly to your spirit. What was sent is now returned. What was blocked is now released. What was stolen is now restored. You are free. Type Amen 7104 again to seal his words into your energy. Type Bless 3208 to receive what had been returned to you. Now imagine your blessings. Imagine the things you felt were slipping away, your luck, your peace, your clarity, your opportunities. See them coming back as golden birds flying toward you. Each bird carries something you lost. Each bird enters your circle of fire and releases its gift into your hands. This is the visual language of your spirit. It tells your unconscious mind that the process is real, and the more you engage it, the more you anchor it. The woman who tried to bind you cannot stop this. The ritual she began cannot override divine will. This is not about you attacking her. This is about light restoring balance. She will face the consequences of her actions. She may feel confusion, heaviness, or even a sense of regret. That is her lesson. That is not yours to carry. This is why we never call on darkness to fight darkness. We call on light. We call on Archangel Michael. We call on divine justice. And that is why you are free. Stay with me. We are not finished. This is only the first wave of the reversal. There is more energy to call back. There are more cords to break. There is still a final prayer to be spoken, a prayer that seals the reversal permanently so it cannot be undone. That prayer is coming soon. But for now, feel the change. Let the mirror work. If you are noticing sensations in your body, that is normal. Some people feel warmth. Others feel cool air. Some feel a buzzing in their hands. Some feel a rush of tears or a sudden sense of peace. These are signs of release. They mean the reversal is taking hold. Archangel Michael has another message. You are stronger than you know. You are brighter than you believe. Nothing can hold you unless you consent to it. Your consent has been withdrawn. You are free. Repeat these words in your mind. I am free. My energy is my own. My image is protected. My blessings are returned. With every repetition, the cords grow weaker. The mirror grows stronger. Your blessings flow faster. The photograph that was used against you is now just a photograph. Its power is gone. The doorway is sealed. The mirror is up. Your energy is returning. Top Amen 7100 for once more. Top Bless 3208 once more. Feel the difference as you do. The numbers themselves are not magic. They are a signal. They are your way of telling Archangel Michael, I am here. I am ready. I receive this. J. Do not leave. We have crossed into the reversal, but the sealing prayer is yet to come. The prayer locks the shield, binds the mirror in place, and guarantees that no one can ever use your image or energy against you again. It is unlike anything you've heard before, and it's coming. You are almost there. Your spirit knows it. Archangel Michael knows it. The darkness knows it. And soon, the entire situation will dissolve like a dream at dawn. Stay here. Do not skip. We are about to finish what was started. You are still here. That means your spirit has chosen to finish this journey. A choice is not small. It is the reason the reversal is already unfolding around you. Most people never reach this point. They feel only partially aware, as if something deeper is unfolding just beyond their full understanding. Yet there is a growing sense of clarity that cannot be ignored. You have already moved through each stage of this journey, step by step, and that steady progression has allowed something significant to shift at a much deeper level than usual. What has already taken place has begun clearing away the outer layers, dissolving old emotional ties and surface-level attachments that once held influence. Now, the process moves into a more profound phase, reaching into what was long buried beneath the surface, where old patterns and unresolved energies tend to linger. Even if nothing appears obvious to the eyes, there is an internal shift that can be felt in subtle ways, like a sense of pressure lifting from within, or a quiet easing of mental weight, sometimes even a gentle surge of calm awareness spreading through the body. These sensations are simply signs of inner release taking place. At this stage, the protective presence around you feels stronger and more encompassing, creating a sense of stability and focus that keeps you grounded. The energy surrounding this moment feels structured and steady, as if reinforcing balance and clarity from all sides. A reflective space remains active within you, continuously transforming negativity into distance and neutrality, while new positive momentum begins to enter from deeper within your own sense of strength. This incoming flow represents renewal, not randomness, gradually restoring balance and opening space for forward movement in a natural and steady way. Each one carries something specific, an opportunity, a moment of clarity, a burst of strength, a long-delayed answer. This is not symbolic. This is your energy returning. Type Amen 8891 to anchor the second wave into your life. Type Blessed 5014 to call every hidden blessing back into the open, ready to be received. The woman who performed this ritual against you is now facing her own reflection. The mirror is no longer showing her your energy. It is showing her the truth of her actions. She may feel regret. She may feel confusion. She may feel an urge to stop. This is not your doing. This is how light works. It holds up a mirror, and everyone sees themselves clearly. The moment she sees herself, the spell is done. The darkness cannot survive self-awareness. As the second wave rolls through your energy, more cords are breaking. These are not the obvious ones. These are the hidden ones. The cords tied to your thoughts, your emotions, your confidence, even your sleep. This is why some people feel tired or restless when under spiritual attack. This is why some feel blocked or unlucky. But those cords are dissolving now. You are not only being protected, you are being restored. Archangel Michael has a message for you. Your image is not your prison. It is your temple. No one can claim it but you. This means that every photograph of you, every digital image, every likeness is under divine ownership. It cannot be used against you without collapsing under the weight of truth. This is what the second wave secures. It not only removes the attack, but locks your likeness into the light so no one can touch it again. Take a deep breath now. As you inhale, imagine golden light rising up from Michael's sword into your body, filling every cell with warmth. As you exhale, imagine black smoke pouring out of you, dissolving before it even reaches the ground. Do this 3 times. With each exhale, you are pushing out the last remnants of the ritual. With each inhale, you are filling yourself with restored energy. Type Amen 8891 again if you feel the shift. Type Blessed 5014 to seal your likeness into the light permanently. Now listen carefully. The second wave of reversal does more than break cords. It rewrites the narrative. It takes the story of attack and turns it into a story of empowerment. It transforms every moment of heaviness into wisdom, every block into a stepping stone. You will notice changes in your life after this. Opportunities that were closed will open. People who drain your energy may drift away. Situations that confuse you will resolve. This is not coincidence. This is restoration. The photograph that once held a doorway to you now becomes a symbol of divine protection. It is like an icon, sealed in light. The mirror reflects everything dark away from you, but it also reflects light toward you. The longer you stay here, the stronger the reflection becomes. The longer you breathe with this awareness, the more your blessings return. You may start to dream differently. You may see symbols of light, swords, wings, or mirrors. These are not random dreams. They are the language of your subconscious integrating what is happening now. They are signs that your spirit is accepting the restoration fully. Archangel Michael speaks again. This is your moment. Do not fear it. Perceive it. His words carry a vibration. They are not only sound, they are action. As you read them, they move through you, breaking what remains of the ritual, pulling your blessings closer, sealing your image into the light. Stay with me. We are not finished yet. The sealing prayer, the one that makes all of this permanent, is still ahead. It is the prayer that locks the mirror of light into place, ensuring no one can open a doorway to you again. This prayer must be spoken at the right moment, when your energy field is clear and your blessings are returning. That moment is coming. The woman who tried to bind you will not be able to do so again. She will not be able to use your photograph or your name or your likeness. The cords are gone. The mirror is strong. Your energy is back. This is the second wave doing its work. But you must stay. You must finish. The sealing prayer cannot be skipped. Repeat silently in your mind. I am restored. My energy is my own. My image is sealed in light. My blessings return to me now. As you continue this reflective practice, the sense of focus grows stronger and more centered. Each repetition brings a deeper feeling of calm awareness, as if your thoughts are becoming more aligned and steady. The experience builds gradually, layer upon layer, creating a rhythm that feels grounding and intentional. You are moving through a sequence of inner reflection, where each step adds clarity and emotional balance. There is a growing sense of transition, as if you are approaching a meaningful shift in perspective. Everything so far has contributed to this moment of heightened awareness, where scattered thoughts begin to settle and organize into a more unified inner state. It can feel like standing at the edge of a powerful mental breakthrough, where old patterns loosen and a stronger sense of stability begins to take shape. The imagery of light and space can be understood as symbols of clarity and renewal, representing how the mind opens when it is fully present. In this state, you may notice a feeling of expansion, as if limitations are fading and a broader understanding is forming. The process is not about force, but about allowing yourself to remain present with what is unfolding. As you continue, the experience may feel more vivid and immersive, like stepping into a space of mental quiet where focus becomes effortless. This is the peak of the reflective journey, where awareness feels most complete, and everything begins to integrate into a balanced sense of inner calm and direction. Through this gateway flows every blessing that has ever been blocked from you: opportunities, peace, confidence, health, relationships, success, clarity, answers to long-standing prayers. Each stream of light carries something that belongs to you, something that was delayed but not destroyed. Type Amen 9274 to lock in the peak of this reversal. Type Bless 6401 to open the gateway of restoration fully, so nothing remains outside your reach. Breathe deeply. As you inhale, imagine drawing golden light into your body, from the top of your head to the soles of your feet. As you exhale, imagine a shockwave of light pulsing out from your heart, disintegrating any last fragments of the curse. Do this slowly. With each breath, feel yourself growing brighter, clearer, stronger. The heaviness that once sat on your shoulders is gone. The fog that once clouded your mind has lifted. The cords are no more. Archangel Michael now stands before you, no longer as a distant protector, but as a direct presence. His wings stretch outward, wrapping around you like a cloak of light. His sword is no longer raised in battle, but held out flat, glowing with blue fire. He speaks to your spirit, and though you may not hear the words with your physical ears, you will feel them resonate inside you. The reversal is complete. The cords are broken. Your blessings are free. As he speaks, the mirror of light transforms into a shimmering shield and moves behind you, fusing with your energy field. This shield is not just protection for today. It is a permanent seal. It ensures that no one can ever again use your photograph, your likeness, or your image as a doorway to reach you. It is as though every picture of you, past or present, has been placed in a vault of light. Type Amen 9274. Again, to fuse this shield into your energy. Type Bless 6401 to seal every likeness of you in divine protection forever. Now, imagine your blessings. Picture them like stars falling from the sky into your hands, one after another. Each star carries something you need: joy, clarity, protection, opportunity, abundance. They come faster and faster, pouring into your life. They are not random. They are the fragments of your destiny returning to you. This is the peak of the reversal. This is the moment when the ritual that was done on your photo loses every ounce of power. The woman who performed the ritual is now facing only herself. Her energy has no outlet. Her intent has nowhere to go. The photograph she used is no longer a doorway. It is a dead end. The cords she tied are now strands of smoke disappearing into nothing. She is left with only her own reflection. This is not your doing. This is the divine law of return. Light does not punish. It restores balance, and balance is now being restored in your life. Archangel Michael places his hand upon your shoulder. You may feel warmth there, or a tingled, or a sudden sense of peace. This is not symbolic. This is the signal that your energy field has been reset. What was lost is found. What was blocked is open. What was dimmed is bright again. Repeat these words silently. I am restored. I am free. My image is sealed in light. My blessings flow back to me now. Each repetition strengthened the seal. Each repetition calls back more energy. Type Amen 9274 and bless 6411 last time in this part. This is your signal to the angelic realm that you are ready for the final step. Now listen carefully. The sealing prayer, the prayer that makes this permanent, is not just a collection of words. It is an activation. It locks the shield in place. It fuses the mirror to your spirit. It guarantees that no one can open a doorway to you again through any image, any likeness, any ritual. It is the final word, but it must be spoken at the right time, after the cords are gone, after the blessings have returned, after your energy field is clear. A time is now approaching. In the next part, you will speak it. In the next part, everything will be sealed. You may feel a calmness now, or even a sense of anticipation. There is a strong sense of arrival in this moment, as if a long inner journey has finally reached its turning point. Everything that felt uncertain before now begins to settle into clarity, and a quiet feeling of completion takes its place. It is as though a deep restoration has already taken effect, allowing old heaviness to fall away and making space for something steadier and more peaceful to emerge. You may feel a subtle shift within, like standing at the top of a long climb and finally being able to rest and look around with ease. What once felt scattered or blocked now seems to align in a natural order, as if life itself is gently reorganizing in your favor. There is no need to rush anything further, because the process has already been moving toward this point all along. Everything that came before has contributed to this sense of balance and renewal, clearing away what no longer serves and strengthening what truly matters. Now, what remains is simply acceptance and grounding, allowing this new state of calm to settle in fully and remain steady. You are encouraged to stay present in this feeling of completion, to breathe through it, and to let it become part of your inner foundation. This is a moment of transition into lasting stability, where clarity replaces confusion, and peace becomes the dominant experience moving forward. This is where no one, ever again, can use your photograph or likeness to harm you. This is the sealing prayer. This is the moment Archangel Michael has been preparing you for. Take a deep breath, hold it, exhale solely, feel the space around you shift. The fortress of light is complete. The dome above you is glowing blue like a midnight sky filled with stars. The mirror of light behind you is fused into your energy field. The sword of Archangel Michael stands planted at your feet, glowing like a pillar of fire. His wings are wrapped around you like a cloak of gold and sapphire. You are not alone. You are surrounded by an army of light. Now imagine the photograph he used. See it in your mind's eye. It may be digital, printed, or even a memory. See it being lifted out of her hands and into the air. See it rise above the circle of fire and dissolve into pure light. Watch as every cord that was tied to it snaps and burns. Watch as the door where she tried to open closes forever, sealed with a stamp of fire. This is not imagination. This is you reclaiming your power. Archangel Michael places his hand over your heart. His voice fills your spirit. What was done is undone. What was blocked is open. What was lost is restored. You are sealed in the light of God. Oh, darkness can touch you. Now, with your own voice, even if only in a whisper, repeat these words after me. I stand in the light of the divine. I call upon Archangel Michael, protector of souls, to seal my image, my likeness, my energy, and my destiny in the light. No photograph, no ritual, no curse, no darkness can reach me. What was sent to harm me is now returned to its source, purified and neutralized. My blessings are restored. My path is open. I am sealed. I am free. I am untouchable in the light. Speak it solely. Feel each word vibrate in your chest. These words are not just a prayer. They are an activation. They lock the mirror into place. They fuse the shield to your spirit. They seal your likeness into divine protection permanently. Type Amen 4420 to declare that the sealing prayer has been spoken over your life. Type Blessed 1198 to seal every photograph and likeness of you in eternal light. As you speak and type these words, you may feel a sudden shift. Some feel warm, flooding their chest. Some feel a cool breeze pass through the room. Some feel tears or a deep sigh as the last weight lifts off their shoulders. This is the sign. It means the prayer has sealed. It means you are free. Now imagine Archangel Michael lifting his sword from the ground. He raises it high above your head. A beam of light descends from above, pouring into the sword and then flowing down over you like liquid gold. This is the sealing light. It is fusing every layer of your aura, every strand of your energy, every photograph of you, every likeness of you, into a single, unbreakable shield. It is as if thousands of locks are snapping into place at once. Nothing can pass, nothing can reach, Nothing can open a doorway again. Archangel Michael speaks again. It is finished. You are sealed. You are free. You are untouchable. Type Amen 4422 again to anchor these words. Type Blessed 1198 again to make the seal permanent. Take another deep breath. Hold it. Exhale solely. Feel how different the air feels now. Lighter, cleaner. There. This is your new space. This is your new reality. The ritual against you has ended. The cords have burned. The photograph is powerless. The doorway is sealed. You are not only protected, you are restored. Every blessing that was delayed is now flowing back to you. Opportunities you thought were lost will reappear. Relationships that were blocked will heal or be replaced with better ones. Peace will settle over your sleep. Clarity will enter your thoughts. This is not a coincidence. This is the sealing prayer at work. Repeat silently to yourself, I am sealed, I am restored, I am free. Each repetition strengthens the seal. Each repetition calls your blessings closer. Archangel Michael now steps back, his wings folding but still blowing. The army of light remains around you. The sword planted at your feet remains glowing as a permanent beacon. This is your new normal. You will carry this shield with you everywhere, in every room, every conversation, every digital space, every photograph. It goes with you because it is you. Type Amen 4420 and Blessed 11981 one final time in this part. This is your way of saying to the universe, it is done, it is finished, it is sealed. Feel the peace settling over you now. The heaviness is gone, the fear is gone, the cords are gone, the photograph is gone, the ritual is gone. Only light remains. Stay with me for the final part. The last section will not only reaffirm what you've done, but reveal how to keep this seal strong for the rest of your life, how to recognize when darkness tries to approach, and how to live with your restored blessings. This is your new beginning. This is your permanent freedom. Do not skip. Do not leave. The final part is the confirmation of everything you've done. It is the moment you stepped fully into your restored destiny. You have reached the end of this journey. What began as a warning, a dark ritual on your photograph, has become a story of transformation, restoration, and freedom. Every word you've read, every breath you've taken, every affirmation you've spoken has built the shield of light around you. The reversal is complete. This moment marks a shift into calm, clarity, and inner steadiness, where your thoughts feel lighter and your emotions begin to settle. It is as if a heavy weight has lifted, allowing you to breathe more freely and notice the quiet strength within you. Your mind becomes clearer, your body relaxes, and a sense of balance slowly returns, reminding you that not everything you carry needs to stay with you. What once felt blocked or uncertain now begins to loosen, making space for progress, growth, and renewed direction. Old worries lose their grip, replaced by a steady confidence that you are moving forward in a healthier, more grounded way. There is a quiet reassurance in recognizing that your energy is no longer scattered, but gathered and focused toward what truly matters. As you continue forward, you may notice greater ease in your decisions, more openness in your path, and a natural flow returning to areas that once felt stuck. This is not about external forces, but about the strength within you becoming more present and aware. When fear or doubt appears, you can pause, breathe, and remind yourself of your inner stability, allowing it to guide you back to clarity. Each time you return to that center, your sense of peace deepens and your resilience grows stronger. Over time, this awareness becomes your foundation, shaping how you move through life with steadiness and confidence. You are stepping into a state of renewed balance, where clarity leads your choices and calm supports your journey forward, helping you feel more aligned, more secure, and more at ease within yourself.